Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Joshing Around Milwaukee. As always, my name is Josh Albrecht, and with me is...
Hey, it's Josh Albrecht.
That's right, Josh Albrecht and Josh Albrecht. And with us today is a very special guest, Beth Weirick, CEO of Milwaukee Downtown Bid 21.
Fun. Two Joshes are better than one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Two Joshes having some fun. 'Cause two Joshes are better than one.
Beth, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you. I kind of want to change my name to Josh Albrecht.
I should. That has happened before. People are like, they feel out of place. They're
Right.
Like, is
Do
this
I
a
belong
secret
here?
club?
Daryl and Daryl and Daryl.
Yeah, exactly. Dialing it back to Newhart. I love it.
That's right. So, Beth,
Josh doesn't even know what Newhart is.
right? And it's,
Look at that.
I'm like, I don't know.
Myself.
What is this? Like what was that on?
Classic sitcom. It's on Amazon Prime.
Is it on
Go watch
Amazon
it.
Prime?
Yeah, go watch it.
Who watches things on Amazon Prime?
I do. People who watch Newhart.
Oh, well, okay. Maybe that's why I don't know it.
All right, but hey, we're here to talk about.
Yeah, can we
downtown
focus, Josh,
Milwaukee.
please?
Yeah.
This is
Right.
important
Sorry, I
stuff
feel like I started that.
we gotta discuss today. So, Beth, right off the bat, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do and what Milwaukee Downtown Bid 21, all of it. Give us just a little bit of a layout of what you do.
Absolutely. So Milwaukee Downtown is the Downtown Business Improvement District, and we are actually going into our 28th year of operations. And our primary focus really is to make downtown Milwaukee vibrant and a great place to live and to work, to convene, to connect community. And so overall, our core services are our public service ambassadors. You probably see them. They're the wonderful, smiley, happy people who are walking around downtown Milwaukee, providing directions and guidance. Our clean sweep ambassadors who are out there panning and brooming and scrubbing the sidewalks and removing gum. Our landscape crews. So those are really our core services. And then we're heavily engaged in downtown economic development, really focusing on retaining the businesses that are here, and then focused on creating a nurturing environment to attract additional businesses and to create jobs, to create tax base here, and to create a high quality of life. So in a nutshell, that's what we do. There's so many more things that go around that mission.
That's a lot of stuff. I'm not. That's a lot of stuff. Yeah, you're saying in a nutshell. I'm like, that's everything.
It's a big nut.
You know, getting rid of the gum to getting new businesses in here. That's a lot. That's a lot of stuff.
It's a huge. One of the things I'm always impressed by is how well you guys do with collaboration, right? Like all the different groups, all the different organizations, all the different businesses, the residents, the visitor, the business owner. So many different groups coming together in the downtown core. And you're able to sort of weave all that together into this great connection of synergy and energy, right?
Yeah, well, Josh, I mean, you're part of that. I think when we look at data, and we're all data wonks, I think, because we recognize how much it drives everything that we do, and facts are important to us, and dashboarding is important to us, is that I believe the reason downtown Milwaukee is thriving and is growing and has attracted as much investment and attention as it has is because of the collaboration. I think there's sort of this unspoken rule of check your ego at the door, and we've got a job to do, and let's get it done and stand shoulder to shoulder. So I don't mean to make this a fan show, but for the collaboration we get with VISIT Milwaukee, our other community-based organizations, the private and public sector, we would not be able to accomplish what we accomplish.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I mean, it is that collaboration effort that brings it all together and makes people see the growth and the opportunity, right? It's like helping people to envision opportunity, and that really is a great way of building a community. I know the mayor wants to grow residents, right? And the downtown's a big part of that.
Yeah.
You know, new residential development, new business development. And then even the arts sector, right? New murals are now up along the riverfront, or Riverwalk, thanks to a great collaborative effort, right? So many groups come together to make it happen.
Right, yeah. I mean, and for those of you who haven't seen the new murals, the 3 of 4 new murals have gone up on a collaborative initiative between VISIT Milwaukee, the Riverwalk District, the Theater District, and Bid 21, led by Erica Green, our public space initiatives person, and our placemaking task force. Again, great collaboration, but 4 fabulous murals, 3 of which are up right now: Knapp Street Bridge, State Street Bridge, 740 Living, and then another one's going to go up in spring. at the Marcus Performing Arts Center, where the staircases going along the river, and they're beautiful and they're spectacular. And again, one of the things that I love about the implementation of public art and activation in our public realm and public spaces is just how we surprise and delight people, and how fortunate we are that we can feature and celebrate the arts and culture here in Milwaukee in our public spaces. I mean, we're really, really fortunate to have, again, all those partnerships across the board.
Yeah, definitely. And I love the diversity of downtown, right? There's a little something that you can just turn a corner. It's a new experience. These great, like you said, the placemaking things, whether it's murals, parks, businesses, maybe there's a statue you might happen upon. There's all kinds of just different things, right? And the growth is continuing. Villar Phillips Plaza coming online this year. There's always something new.
Right.
So if you haven't been downtown in a while, the next time you come, trust me, there's gonna be something new. And then if you come back 2 days later, there's probably something new.
I was gonna say, even if you have been downtown recently, you're gonna see something new. So how do you balance all of those different initiatives? I mean, obviously the collaboration is important. It probably wouldn't happen with all of that, but I mean, you know, when I asked like what you all do, and you list all these things off, and then immediately the next question Josh asked was about something completely different than all of the things you had just listed. How do you guys balance all those, especially when some projects are much bigger or smaller than others?
Yeah. Well, I really mean this when I say I think our leadership is critical, and it makes such a difference when you work in a work environment where somebody trusts you and believes in you, right? So first of all, giving the team the trust they deserve to be able to lift up some of these projects, because oftentimes when I do look back on, say we're doing our year in review successes, and I look at everything that our team and our partners have been able to accomplish, I kid you not, I sometimes think, well, thank God we're so busy, because if we had time to think about all of this, we would find all the reasons why we're not going to get things done. But I think together, when you have a good strategic plan and you have partnership, again, you can lift a lot of weight together. And we just completed updating the downtown area plan, which was a 2-year process that started during COVID. We had every single zip code in the city of Milwaukee participate in this public forum about what the city of Milwaukee wants their downtown to look like and be like. And then our organization, the Downtown Bid, which is funded by all of our commercial property owners, took from that and developed our priorities where we could put our resources to work and developed our next 5-year strategic plan. So I also think when it's really clear what's expected of you and what the community wants, it's much clearer to identify and prioritize where your resources go, both your dollars and your staff resources. And you've got to stay the course. I'm sure you probably have 1 million people lining up and saying, you should do this on your podcast, or you should do this on your podcast. And you ideas, with all due respect, are a dime a dozen. I think where the rubber meets the road is when you've got a team that's willing to roll up their sleeves and not only do concept, but find resources and then implement it and then manage and maintain it. Because if you build it, they would come is one thing. But if you don't maintain it, they will quickly forget about you and go somewhere else.
It's very true.
Yeah. So many people think about the maintenance.
Yeah.
It's like, what's the long-term viability of the thing you're doing?
Yeah,
and is there
exactly.
And
how much work is that going to take to do it?
Yeah.
Is that feasible?
And that's not the sexy thing.
No.
It's like, how are you going to keep bathrooms clean downtown, right?
Yeah.
But public restrooms are important.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Vital, right? I mean, really, like small things like that are vital, because it changes the landscape and it provides a service for people, and there's so many different things that go into it. So it's even something like you said, cleaning gum off of the streets and and graffiti and all these things. Making sure that it's clean and safe and inviting and all those elements that go into it that make the full package, right? And how the downtown goes. I'm a big believer, downtown redevelopment and revitalization and all those different things that go into it. Like how the downtown goes is how a community usually goes, right?
Yeah.
So it sets the stage. If the core,
We've seen it in other
core
cities,
strong,
right?
if the core is strong, the city's strong.
Yeah.
Yep. That's very, very true.
Let's blaze the way, people.
Yeah,
Let's
Right?
light it up.
Let's light it
I
up.
think
that's a
Josh.
transition.
Makes sense in a segue.
That's why they pay me the big bucks,
Light it
guys. So if you hadn't noticed, I got some Christmas lights, and the holiday season is here, and I know you guys do some great things with the Holiday Light Festival. Tell us just what to expect this year with the festival.
Well, I have breaking news on your podcast, by the way.
First time.
I do.
I think this is the first breaking. Usually people say you'll have to. They tease it.
No,
I love
decided not to tease. So we are celebrating our 26th year of the Milwaukee Holiday Lights Festival. And last year, which was our 25th, we wanted to unveil some spectacular, beautiful intersection treatments up and down Wisconsin Avenue. And we unfortunately had to work out some kinks and hardware in this new display. But I am so excited to tell you that this year we will have new intersection treatments going up. I don't want people to get mad because I know they love the chandeliers.
Yeah,
we
those
will
are
still
classics.
see chandeliers.
Okay. See,
we will still
You already were mad.
You still say I was like,
Wow.
okay, well, all right.
you
I
been-
did like those.
Oh, I like. Okay, so you.
Okay.
You.
But
I hope
that
you are
doesn't
not
mean I won't like the
disappointed.
new stuff.
I hope you are not disappointed.
I'm gonna
because-
like it all.
Okay, well, you can call me and tell me.
I will.
I'm not kidding you when I tell you
As
this
soon
is
as they're being put up, I'm going to be
Yes.
like, all right, fine.
Yeah.
Here they are. Here they are.
were right.
Well, and we
Beth was right.
recognize we could not get rid of the chandeliers. People, what everybody loved about the chandeliers on the avenue is that they felt that it was sophisticated, it was elegant. You know, as you had mentioned earlier, we all get a little glum this time of year because we lose the light, the daylight. And there's something about the chandeliers that is just like you walk outside at night and you're like, all right, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
The sparkling bright lights.
But that
I'm
doesn't
here.
mean that the new stuff won't be better. You don't know if something's going to be better until you try to change it.
You're right.
So-
You're right. Well, and change is transitional. I get
very
that.
true.
I've been in this industry many years. As I said, we're going into our 26th year of Holiday Lights Festival, and I can tell you, this to me is the most joyful time of year. And I'm such a big believer in if you build a downtown for families and children, you build a downtown for everybody. And now doing this 26 years for the Holiday Lights Festival, it is a fantastic festival. It's 6 weeks long. We are involved in decorating 4 different parks. Cathedral Square Park, which I just came from earlier today, which we call Community Spirit Park. 1,600 school kids, over 85 schools participating, decorating, dare I say, Christmas trees in Community Spirit Park with the 40-foot tall lighted tree. Of course, that is home to Santa's mailbox. So Josh and Josh, get your letter to Santa in.
I've been working on it.
You know,
Yes.
drop it in the mailbox. Remember your return address because Santa's smart, but he's not that smart. And you will get a letter from Santa, and he is watching you.
Yes.
Yes, but then
That
our
was
other
for you,
parks,
Josh.
You,
Watching
Josh.
you.
Yeah,
Okay.
Josh Albrecht, you, not that Josh.
Yeah. Oh, I've got his number in my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had to call him. So
He texts
it goes straight
me
to voicemail.
sometimes.
Yeah, when
he
you
texts
call.
me sometimes about you too. But then we have Zeidler Union Square, which is Santa's Celebration Square, and that is a humongous Santa's sleigh with the 8 reindeer and Santa's living room with this big chair and the fireplace. Great, great selfie park. And then we have Felices Fiestas in Pere Marquette Park where our kickoff extravaganza will be. And it is a family of snow people enjoying outdoor winter activities. So
I love it.
Fabulous. So lots and lots of decorations in the parks, but of course, lots of great activations as well.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something. I mean, downtown at the holidays is it's a beautiful time, whether it's the decorations and the parks or just the vibrancy. Shopping's coming back, right? People going into Kohl's and other places downtown to do their shopping. Like there's magic to it. And
It really is.
Yeah, the lights.
Yeah.
And maybe you're going to see, a show or one of the classics like Christmas Carol at the Pabst Theater or something. Bring the family down, enjoy it. Maybe stay overnight. Have a good time.
Yeah.
We love it. And it all kicks off on Thursday, November 21st at Pere Marquette Park.
Be here before we know it.
Yep, lots and lots of great entertainment. And of course, Santa and Mrs. Claus and fireworks.
And then when you're there, you can also see the brand new lights as well, right?
Yes.
So
the Milwaukee, the Wisconsin Avenue intersection treatments.
Yes.
Yes.
that's going to be awesome. So besides the displays that are in the parks, what other holiday stuff are you guys doing that people can go and enjoy downtown?
Well, as I said, the kickoff extravaganza
Yep.
is Thursday the 21st, and that is Pierre Marquette Park right along the river. And we are going to have great local Milwaukee entertainment there. We will have Jenny Thiel, DJ Shauna, Studio K flamenco dancers. We will have Marquette University Gospel Choir. We will have Ben Milwani. We will have children's theater production. We will have cookies, and we will have hot cocoa and flashy blinky lights for the kids, and of course Santa and Mrs. Claus, and free Jingle Bus rides that night.
Yeah.
So
Jingle Bus is a great tradition, right? I mean,
it really
how many years
is.
has that been going on? All 26?
So Jingle Bus was, I believe we're in our 24th year, but don't quote me on that, Josh. And it is a great way to see all the lights and hear all about all the activities and events that are going on over the holiday season downtown. And you can, on kickoff night, you can catch the free Jingle Bus rides right in Pierre Marquette Park at the conclusion of the show at 7 p.m. or in the entire month of December from December 5th through the 29th, Thursday through Sundays from 5 to 9 p.m. You can catch the Jingle Bus at the Warming House at Courtyard by Marriott, right across the street from Zeidler Union Park. Really convenient, right outside of the 3rd Street Market Hall. $3 parking. Jingle Bus rides are only $8 a person, so a family of 4 can enjoy a great night out downtown for $35. So you can go online and buy those tickets in advance, and they can visit MilwaukeeHolidayLights.com to find out more about all of the parks, the Jingle Bus, and other events that we have coming up, including Cocoa with the Clauses.
That's awesome. I love. Don't you just feel festive right now?
It does, yeah.
You know, we were talking. Josh and I were talking earlier that it felt like the holidays snuck up on us a little bit this year. It's like, is it already really time for this? But I feel like this is what you need, right?
We need
like
it.
Yes. If you're not paying attention to what's all going on, then you're going to be like, oh, it's almost Christmas. So holidays are already here. But just listening to everything you're saying and hearing about all these different awesome opportunities for people to celebrate the holidays downtown and experience downtown is great. I'm super excited for it.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite thing of all the holiday celebrations, the one that you might look forward to the most?
Well, I love Milwaukee Holiday Lights Kickoff Extravaganza. To me, it is just a great celebration of all things arts and culture in Milwaukee. And it's just that feeling of looking out over that park and seeing all of these kids down here. So that's one of my favorite things. And I always catch one of the holiday shows, typically a dinner with my mom and a show. And, there's so many. As you well know, we're all promoting Milwaukee, but there are literally hundreds of opportunities for holiday engagement and festivities in downtown Milwaukee, much less the greater downtown area, right? So I love it all. And every year I try to mix it up and do something new or different, but definitely Cocoa with the Clauses. That's December 14th from 11 to 2. Kids can come down and visit with Santa and Mrs. Claus, get their picture taken, presented by Madison Medical. So it's free, it's complimentary. And again, cocos and cookies and face painting and entertainment and dropping those letters in Santa's mailbox. And then we have Santa's Christmas Cavalcade, which is in partnership with the historic 3rd Ward on their good old vintage fire truck, and we do essentially a pop-up parade throughout the streets of downtown Milwaukee. Sarah Weirick, who we all know and love, she wrote a song called Christmas in Cathedral Square, and she sings for Santa's Cavalcade, and it's just a great intersection of Milwaukee's arts, culture, and holidays and traditions in our community downtown. So many things I love to do over the season.
Yeah, it's fantastic. One of the things we like to talk to everybody about as well is because there's so much momentum, so many cool things happening in Milwaukee, we ask, what's giving you fresh city vibes right now? What's the new, hip, cool thing that you just can't get enough of right now?
For me, it is, and again, dating myself, I feel like 30 years ago, 3 decades ago, I felt like the Who's in Who'sville, appropriate for Christmas, right? But we are here, we are here, we are here. And it is such a beautiful thing to feel all of the Milwaukee love, and that Milwaukee has been so elevated, and that I love I love our emerging leadership. I love the generations that, were growing up decorating trees in Cathedral Square Park with their schools, and now they're working for organizations downtown. I love all the organizations that are engaged in public policy, in advocacy, we're engaged in our urban planning, our area plan updates, that are having conversations around major issues facing the city, because I felt like for a while, we were in sort of an echo chamber. And so what gives me life and breath and hope is just the young, vibrant energy in this city, where I just feel so proud of the talent that we have here and the passion that we have here. And I feel confident Milwaukee will continue to soar with all of this leadership that exists now and this vitality that is here in the city. So, so many things I could mention, but I think first and foremost, I feel so proud of that, and just the energy and enormous gratitude for people who have left and come back, or people who have chosen to stay here because this is their city.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Man, so well said.
Yeah,
I
can't
love
say
that.
anything now.
I can't. I got nothing. I love it. Beth, thank you so much for joining us and just filling us in on everything we can expect this holiday season. I'm definitely looking forward to enjoying some of this. I know that Josh is as well. We really appreciate you joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.